it is suicide. It is a symptom that somebody will. Number 5 is al-imtina an akhdhi dawa'i daruri. When you are denying of taking a necessary drug. You are consuming it and they deny you from taking it. There's high tendency that if they don't allow you, you are going to commit suicide. And the last one,
before we go on to that, you can be a part of this segment. All you need to do is call the number on your screen to ask the Ustaz any question or make contribution. And don't forget, the topic is suicide, the Islamic perspective.
Another symptom, which is the last one out of the 6, is for somebody to constantly attempt to commit suicide. And at every attempt, somebody is blocking him. That person blocking him does not even know the person wants to commit suicide. Like the person I mentioned, just walking on the street, you might feel, and you save the person. And the person intentionally. At times you find people trying to climb the pole and hold the high tension. And you find the NEPA man coming to say, you know die here. So failed attempt at suicide is a sign that that person wants to commit suicide. What the person is trying to do to us is suicide. But we did not know he wanted to commit suicide. But he went to Ibadan, he failed there. He went to Oyo to do the same suicide, he did not succeed. He went to Bauchi, somebody stopped him. So these attempts, if you combine all of them, it's a sign that that person actually wants to take his life.
All right, so what's the Islamic injunction now on suicide?
Now, the Islamic injunction, as far as Islam is concerned, it's a crime. Because you are not the owner of your soul, and you don't deserve to take it. Your soul is a trust. You are betraying the trust between you and God. Your soul is a trust on you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, Quran 4, Surah An-Nisa, Allah has commanded, وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. Do not kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. And don't throw yourself into perdition. وَلَا تَلْقُوا بِأَيْدِيَكُمْ إِلَى تَهْلُكَ. Don't expose yourself to situations that will cause destruction for you. These are direct injunctions from Allah. And whosoever goes ahead to do it is a failure to follow the injunction of Allah. And specifically, the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that says, whosoever kills himself with a poison or jumps from a height with the intention to die, Allah, or kills himself with a knife, that way he has used to kill himself will be a continuum in Al-Jannah. He continues to fall in Al-Jannah, in the hereafter. Allah will make him to repeat that attempt at suicide severally. If he falls from a place, Allah will send him back to that place until the decision of Allah comes on him. So, and it is something that is manifesting itself so much in our society today.
Yes.
We must try as much as possible to help people out.
All right, we have to look at what the Islamic solution. But before we do that, we have Khadija from Ibafu. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. All right, please, let's have your question.
I'm not asking any question. I just want to contribute.
Okay, go ahead.
I've once been a victim of it. And like you said, it talks about when you get to fail in several occasions, when you get to sit for exam. My own case was when I get to sit for exam, and I failed. So I was depressed. There was a lot of things going on, a lot of pressure around me. That was then. But now, when I get to see people trying to do that, I try to tell them that that is not the way to go about it. You can't just decide to take your own life. It's not yours. You understand? You can take it an easy thing. And if I tell you what I took, most people that take it now, when they take it now, they get to go. They don't get to leave. I took snapper. This snapper of the thing that they get to take now. That is what I took. And I'm alive. I know what I go through. I know the kind of pain that people around me face just because they want me alive. That is when I know that there are a lot of people that really love you. God really made you for something. Allah really made you for something. Don't give up on anything, any situation you are passing through. You will go through it. It's just a matter of time. That is it.
All right, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, I'm with you.
What made you have a change of heart? You tried it once. Why did you decide to be an advocate against it?
The thing that made me for me to come back to this life, it's not my own. It's not because of there are many people around me. It's by Allah. It's by His grace. If not for Him, I would not be here speaking to you. So with that one alone, I believe that when He says yes, nobody can say anything except Him. When He said your time is not up, your time is not up. So that is why I'm telling people around me anywhere that no. Suicide is not the best thing at all. Don't ever think about it. Because when you get to stay in this world, you think you've done it. You will get to see, when you get to the particular place, you will suffer for it. So why are you wasting your time doing that when you can achieve better things over here? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that contribution. Amazing contribution right there. You know, that's what she pointed out. Failure is one of the high causes of suicide here in Nigeria, because in fact the rate at which students take their lives is becoming alarming, really.
Sincerely, one of the society itself is not helping. We attach excessive importance to things that do not deserve such importance. For example, academic qualifications at the expense of creativity. When somebody can actually make it through being creative, innovative, at the expense of being, intellectually fulfilled.
Yes.
Look at the great men of this world. Some of them don't even have academic qualifications.
And even the way the way the world is going now, it's for the thinkers and the analysts, really.
Exactly.
All right, let's take Aliyu Oluwo from Damaturu. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu Akram. All right, your contribution, please.
You see, those of us at the epicenter of Boko Haram here, there are certain things I personally cannot come to terms with. You see, if had people commit suicide bombers, people are using them to go and commit suicide. And it does occur is by indoctrination. And they will tell them, take this, strap this to the body, go to this place. If it explodes, you die, but you are going straight to Al-Jannah. We know the condition that will make somebody to go to Al-Jannah. In that wise, could it be said that those responsible for people going to commit suicide, are they indirectly making that person to commit suicide? Or what they are doing is quite right? Because you begin to wonder, if somebody tells you that if you do this, you go to Al-Jannah. But the person telling you this, you never do it. And at the end of the day, you do it, you lost your life, your family suffer for it, your children, if you have broken some, you suffer for it.
Okay.
And how do you reconcile this to the issue of suicide? Could that be said suicide through somebody? Or could it be said that person itself is even ready to commit suicide? That is why it's going into that. If I want to have clarification on this, because I begin to wonder every day, those of us that are here, why people want to commit suicide?
Okay.
Something that is not important.
All right, thank you.
So now we can give solutions to what you have said.
All right, thank you very much for that contribution. Thank you. There's an aspect there that I want us to just clarify, saying that people commit suicide for no reason on trivial issues. But the truth is we all have different threshold for pain. What we call trivia for some people is a big deal, especially considering pressure from their home, pressure from family. You might be going through something bigger, but to some, what they are going through is bigger than yours, basically.
Sincerely, when people, like he said, are pressurized to go into suicide, it's only because they have been indoctrinated the wrong way. And if they are saying it's the religion that is responsible for that, it cannot be an overstatement, because people use it to perpetrate a certain understanding that is messed up. But Islam uses its own at a time when it is necessary, not the way they are using it.
All right, let's quickly take Ismail from the UK. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
All right, please ask your question.
All right, thank you. I want to ask Ustaz a question on this particular topic. Now, what is the position of Islam in a situation whereby your probably, let me say, your people want to kill you, desperately want to kill you. You are hospitalized, you survive it. Or the only attempt that remains is for them to put something inside your food to eat, which is not possible, which is a distance. But with the evil power, in those circumstances, wallahi ta'ala, I'm saying it before man and God, this is the Ramadan period, using all the spiritual power to kill you. And the revelation is showing often and often, to the extent that my dad of blessed memory talked to me that this. But when it comes to time, my father said, leave that house. He's dead.
Yeah.
But he knew all what is going on. He came to me. My mother alive, and my mother telling me presently. She didn't believe, but presently she told me, oh, my son, I've seen all what is going on. I knew this thing. But I don't want to leave them on earth because she's an old woman now.
Okay.
Now, what is the position of Islam on this particular issue?
All right.
In fact, going to the extent of want to kill your manhood, but wallahi ta'ala, there is no way. There is no way.
All right, thank you very much for that contribution. Thank you so much.
Simply put, Islam says, "Kul lan yusibana," nothing will afflict us, illa ma kataba Allahu lana, except what Allah has destined for us. Huwa Mawlana, is our protector. Wa ala Allahi falyatawakkal al-mu'minun. For on Allah, let every believer rely. So that's this position of Islam. Nobody can take anybody's life except that Allah has given the will, the permission to do that. And it's going to be a problem for the person that has made the attempt. And coming back to the solution, as you said,
yes,
the first solution is tarbiyah, the enlightenment, awareness, training, spiritual training for people to know that there's no much amount of problem you are going through that you cannot surmount. Allah says in the Quran, let those who have lost hope, la taqnatu min rahmatillah, they should not despair of the of the assistance of Allah. Allah will always come to your aid. Then another thing is to create an awareness in the public, and this should go to the government and those who can make initiatives to campaigns around, like the lady Khadija that has gone to, let her be a forefront of the campaign against it. And last one is severe punishment for those people who attempt it. How? In Islam, scholars have different positions. Okay. If we find out that the person has written down a note that I intentionally took my life, nobody will go and pray on him.
So Islam does not support
in another school of thought, they say the imam, the leading imam in that environment should not lead the salat on him. While some schools say, let's pray on him, but it will be what you call how do you call it? A deterring factor, position, so that others who want to do the same thing will know that, they will not pray on me if I attempt it. So the school of thought have three positions on it, but the major thing is that they frown at it, especially if it is an intended one, which you call al-intihar al-mubashar, intended suicide. But the unintentional one, maybe he drank out of happiness, and he went to the extent of crossing the road, fell into the gutter or canal, and the river, took him into the larger. So that one. Let's
quickly wrap up with the issue of suicide bombers and the promise that there is a path for there's a place for them in Jannah when they die. If you commit suicide, if you take your life for the cause of Allah, let's just clarify that.
Taking life for the cause of Allah is not the way they are doing it. Taking life for the cause of Allah can be, I want to go into a battlefront and show Allah that, yes, I want to defend your cause. Not because somebody in the bush will now gather, kidnap some people, bring them together and say, go and kill yourself for God's sake. No. For every nation, there's always a battle, they fight. America now is warming up for a battle with Iran.
Okay.
For every community, there's an enemy. And there are people who sacrifice their selves for their nation to be protected against enemies. Islam too is a nation that might be pushed to that end of saying we are facing our enemies, but not this way. These people who go around, Islam will not kidnap anybody to cause it, go and fight by force. Or you put bomb in your body. No, it will be a plan, is strategized by the leader. Now, where is the leader who dictate the Muslim? Dictate for the Muslim. Where's the Khilafah?
And even after so much, deliberations back and forth, and also trying to resolve it without using violence.
Unfortunately for them, those people is by conviction, not by persuasion and threat. They threat these people they send, and they give them false information about what is not it.
Okay.
This is the problem with them.
All right, thank you very much, Ustaz. Well, this brings us to the end of the talk this morning, but I just want you to know that no matter what you're going through, whether it's failure, whether it's loss, just know that you are not alone. There are people you can talk to, and if it all fails, you can always turn to your Quran. May Allah just make it easy for you. Whatever you're going through, you know that Allah is there for you. Well, this is it. And we're going to break now. When we come back, it will be time for the gift winning segment. But of course, we have gift items here called TVC Communications. We have the scarves, the hijabs, the abaya for the ladies. We have the carton of oil, the carton of noodles, also the gift pack that contains the folder, the jota, noodles, chin-chin, so many other gift items are in the pack. And we also have the umbrella Koti TVC Communications. We have copies of the Quran, Koti Ansaruddin Mission Lagos State Council, and we have the prayer mat Koti TVC Communications. We have the Tesbih Koti TVC Communications. Now let's go on a break. Be prepared, because when we come back, it's going to get tough. Don't go anywhere. It's still Ramadan Kareem on TVC Communications. I told you it's going to get tough. It really is going to get tough. It's the Ramadan quiz segment. Call in, test your knowledge of the deen. We have so many gift items that can be won this morning. We have the carton of oil, carton of noodles. We have the scarves, the hijabs for the sisters, the abaya for the sisters. We also have the prayer books, Koti and Saruddin Mission Lagos State Council. We have the Tesbih, Koti TVC Communications, the gift pack, Koti TVC Communications. In the gift pack, we have folder, jota, noodles, chin-chin. So many other edibles are there. And we have copies of the Quran, Koti and Saruddin Mission Lagos State Council. Not to forget the prayer mat, Koti TVC Communications, the umbrella, Koti TVC Communications, and the kaftan and caps for the brothers, Koti TVC Communications. Call in. Do you think you know much about Islam? Then call in and test your knowledge of the deen. It's the Ramadan quiz segment. And also, we are still open to contributions. To sponsor this segment, all you need to do is bring your gift items to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. May Allah make that easy. Ustaz, the topic we had during the talk is one that is really touching. And as Muslims, we have to just take note of it and improve our faith really in Allah, because Allah even said it that after every hardship comes ease. All right, we have Rodiat. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu Akbar.
How old are you?
I'm 7.
You're 7.
Yes.
Okay. Recite Surah Al-Kafirun.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما أنتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين.
MashaAllah. Correct, Radia. All right, please speak in number 1 to 10.
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay, before I ask you your question, why are you awake? Did your mom wake you up, your dad? Why are you awake at this time?
Yes?
Why are you awake at this time? Who woke you up?
It's my dad.
Your dad. Okay. All right, mashallah. Okay, so question number 1. What is the dua you make before entering the toilet?
Yeah?
The dua before entering the toilet.
Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'ith.
MashaAllah, that's correct. Is your dad there? Are you there, Rodia?
Yes.
Is your dad there?
Yes.
All right. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum.
Okay. So is Rodia attending madrasa? I want to believe she is.
Yes.
Okay, mashallah. Well, she did well. That was awesome because she didn't even think about it. She just gave the answer. Bam, straight up. So for getting that correctly, I would give her a carton of, because I'm really, really impressed, I'll give her a carton of oil.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for calling, Rodia. Thank you so much. That's impressive.
Excellent.
Some children don't know that, but that shows the, importance of going to madrasa, really.
The father must have invested in them Islamically and Western-wise. This is a blend we need in this 21st century. It must not just be Islamic without Western, or nor Western alone without Islamic. It must be a blend coupled with creativity or innovativeness.
Yes.
It is good. I encourage the father to go ahead and do more for her.
Yes, go ahead and do more. If you have kids, do more for your kids. Enlighten them about the deen. Let them know what they need to know, because just like now, the issue of depression for some is because even some of their parents don't have the understanding of Islam. Failure is not the end. A child fails today doesn't mean it won't be successful tomorrow. And all these yardsticks that we're placing ourselves on, some people have failed and have made it from their failure. So failure is really not the end of the road of the world, really. We have to let our children know that there's always room to improve. Even when people call on the show, you find out that people fail.
Exactly.
But when they fail, we tell them, go back, do your research and come back, because we believe that because you didn't get it right the first time doesn't mean that you can't get it right the next time. All right, we have Ibrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Kareem.
Wallahu akbar.
All right, so how do you feel this morning, Ibrahim?
Alhamdulillah.
So are you ready?
Yes.
MashaAllah. Please recite Surah Al-Zalzala.
Copy.
Zalzala.
Copy. Zalzala.
Yes.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. صدق الله العظيم.
Allahu Akbar. Correct recitation. All right, now please speak a number from number 2 to number 10.
Number 3.
Number 2.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Yes.
Khawla bin Thalaba made a complaint about someone to the Prophet, which led to the revelation of Surah Al-Mujadila. Who was the person she complained about? I need the name of the person.
Can you repeat the question in Yoruba?
Khawla.
In Yoruba.
In Yoruba? Arábìnrin kan jẹ́ Khawla bin Thalaba. Ó lọ bá Ànábì. Ó lọ fẹjọ́ sùn Ànábì pé èèyàn kan ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Òun ló dẹ̀ fi wá sọ Suratul Mujadila kalẹ̀. Kí lorúkọ ẹni tí Khawla sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ pé ó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n? Hola bin Thalaba.
Hola.
Ben.
I don't have the idea.
You don't have any idea? Yes. All right, thank you very much for not wasting our time. For getting the recitation correctly, I'll give you a copy of the Quran, Koti Ansaruddin Mission Lagos State Council, and a test B, Koti TVC Communications. Thank you so much for calling in. Wow. He doesn't have the idea and he didn't delay us really. Well, so many gift items to be won. We still have the carton of noodles. We have the umbrella Koti TVC Communications. We have scarves. We have hijabs. We have abayas for the sisters. We have the prayer book Koti and Saturday Mission, Lagos State Council. We have the gift pack Koti TVC Communications. We have the folder in it, jota, noodles, chin chin, and so many other edibles are in there. We also have the copies of the Quran, Koti and Saturday Mission, Lagos State Council. We have the kaftan for the brothers, Koti TVC Communications. We have the test-bit, Koti TVC Communications, and the prayer mat. And we're still expecting to hear from you. Yes, you who have the means to contribute or sponsor this segment. You can reach out to us. Come to One Continental Way off CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. May Allah continue to enrich our pockets. Amen, inshallah. All right, we have Ajibola from Ofa. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu Akbar.
Okay, so how are you preparing for the last 10 days of Ramadan?
So, it's prepare for itikaf.
What did you say?
Itikaf.
You're preparing for itikaf.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, mashallah. All right, please recite Suratul Inshirah. Are you there?
I think this person is a regular caller.
Are you there? Salaam alaikum. All right, I'll take it you're not there. So you can try calling back. Well, there's still so many gift items to be won. It's still the Ramadan quiz segment where we evaluate your knowledge of the deen. All you need to do is call in. If you think you know much about the deen, why not try us out? Call in and let's see if you really know what you think you know. We have gift items got to TVC Communications. We have the carton of noodles, carton of oil, umbrella. We have the gift pack got to TVC Communications. We have also scarves, hijabs for the sisters, kaftan for the brothers, caps for the brothers, abayas. We also have the prayer mat got to TVC Communications. We have the tesbih got to TVC Communications. Call in. Well, it's getting easier, isn't it, Ustaz?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. It's one of those beauties that we are facing in the month of Ramadan. And I know Allah Ta'ala will assist the callers to get through. A lot of people want to get through, but they are not actually getting through.
All right, we have Emmanuel from Songwater. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, Emmanuel.
Yeah, alaikum salam.
Okay, first from your name, are you a Muslim?
I am not a Muslim. I enjoy the program.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, especially. Yeah, alaikum salam. No, I'm not a Muslim. Yes, the way the affair is addressing the issues, and especially the first girl that called you.
Okay.
All right.
It's my mind. In fact, I was so happy, and to encourage all Muslims, at least 70% of my friends are Muslims. So, but there are some of them who their way of life is discouraging. Like there's a mosque beside my house. Even if they don't have water, I call them to come and take water here because they need water a lot. Their pump don't spoil. They say, they're not the Muslim, don't go there and take water. Why? Is it not the same God we serve? But most of them, in fact, I like their way of life. And in fact, at times they challenge my own faith.
Okay.
I like it.
All
And
right.
kudos to the Afar there. I like the way he addressed issues.
Thank you.
I've been following him up.
Thank
The
you.
way he talks, the way he speaks, he speaks very well, very well, very well.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you very much. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you for that contribution. Thank you very much.
Mr. Emmanuel's comment is very beautiful, and I think I will advise him. He should separate between Islam and the Muslims. And just know that they are human beings. They might lack some moral attitude aspect of their religious lives. This is why Allah has placed Ramadan to reshape them, to give them the focus. So pardon them and call them to attention that, but your religion is not like this now.
And we too, we need to call out to Muslims because
Exactly.
wherever you are an ambassador of Islam. So
Exactly.
whatever you do, know that people will judge Islam based on your actions. So what action are you showing to people there? Is it kindness? Is it being harsh? Is it saying harsh words at people? These are not what Muslims are meant to do.
Yeah.
May Allah help us.
Ameen.
All right, let's have Kazim. Assalamu alaikum, Kazim.
Wa alaikum salam.
Ramadan Kareem.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, I think that's your first question. Ramadan Kareem, what's the appropriate response? What's the appropriate response to Ramadan Kareem?
Repeat the question, please.
What is the appropriate response to the greeting Ramadan Kareem? To Ramadan Kareem.
I don't know.
You don't know. Is that your response? Is that your answer? You don't know.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much for calling in if you don't know, because that's something we always correct people on when they call in. When you're told Ramadan Kareem, you have to say Allahu Akram. May Allah make it easy. Thank you very much for calling in. We say it every day when people call in, when we say Ramadan Kareem and they say maybe Alhamdulillah or Allahu Akbar, we correct them Allahu Akram. In fact, I can remember a day we asked a sister to repeat it over
Severally.
and over. So if you've been following the show, definitely that shouldn't even be an issue. May Allah just guide us. Amen, inshallah. This is the month of Ramadan. So many things we need to learn about the deen. I don't know how people can still remain the way they were at the beginning of Ramadan.
And so sometimes I think when people get into the show, they limit themselves to what they want to get, not what they want to learn. What they want to get in terms of, give me a question, let me go in and get out.
Yes,
Not
and they
what
feel there's a
surrounds-
pattern. I will read Quran and that's it. No, you have to be prepared for anything. All right, let's take Salisu. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Ramadan Kareem.
MashaAllah.
I just corrected somebody. Were you listening? Are you watching the program right now?
No. Yes, sir. Yes, ma.
Yes, so Ramadan Kareem.
MashaAllah.
That's not the response. That's not the response I'm expecting. So thank you very much for calling.
Alhamdulillah.
That's still not the response. I just made the response now. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you so much. It's still the Ramadan quiz segment. We still have different gift items to be won. Carton of noodles, carton of oil. We have the abaya for the sisters, the hijabs for the sisters. We have the gift pack, Koti TVC Communications. We have the folder, the jota, the noodles in it, and other gift items. We also have the umbrella Koti TVC Communications, copies of the Quran, Koti and Saturday Mission, Lagos State Council, the kaftan for the brothers, Koti TVC Communications, and cups, Koti TVC Communications, prayer books, Koti and Saturday Mission, Lagos State Council, and prayer mat and Tesbih, Koti TVC Communications. All right, Isa, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah. All right. Please recite Surah Takathur.
Surah Takathur.
Yes.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna a'atainaka al-kawthar. Fasholli li rabbika wanhar. Inna shani'aka wal abtar.
I don't understand how that is Suratul Takathur.
Takasur.
Yes. Ah, okay, I take it that that's the recitation you know, but that's not Suratul Takathur. So please do your research and then you can try calling back. Thank you very much for calling in. Well, we still have so many gift items today. I don't know, should I say the bar has been dropped? Really, because a lot of people didn't really impress me today.
It's this is the situation of the day. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not as expected. Maybe people should pay more attention to the questions and respond appropriately without, getting it wrong.
Yes, without getting it wrong. Well, this is it for me. Of course, many thanks to all our sponsors, TVC Communications and Saradin Mission, Lagos State Council, and also to Aliyu Olowo from Damaturu. Thank you very much. May Allah continue to enrich your pockets. Ameen. Ustaz, Jazakallah khairan, Jazakallah khairan. And Rodia, to your gift item, I'm giving you Umbrella Koti TVC Communications. That's in addition to the power oil, you got a carton of power oil. Thank you very much for calling in. Well, this is where I say goodbye this morning. But of course, I have to appreciate everybody working on the production, from the producer, Kola and Riosho, to Chamberlain Oseni, to Jamil Badmos and Akin Raji. Thank you very much for staying awake and also keeping me awake. MashaAllah. Thank you so much. We still have several tafsirs coming your way, but remember that suicide is never an option. Be strong and believe in Allah. Till tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.